Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu, if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. I have collected some makeup to put on my face today. Majority is Shop My Stash, bit of Project Pan, and a sprinkle of my new Charlotte Tilbury products that I bought. Now I did not get to buy everything that I wanted because the store I went to was quite bare. And the foundation that I wanted was out of stock. I know. But I was thinking about it and I have so many foundations. I'm actually said to myself, I will not buy it until I have finished at least 2 foundations, because I have a few foundations that are low and I'm trying to focus on finishing those. And one of them is what I'm using today. And then I'm going to allow myself to buy the Charlotte Tilbury, I want the airbrush, that one, the full coverage one. So that is what I'm putting on my face today. I have used these products once because I was so excited I couldn't not. The only product I think I'm not going to use today is the Eyes to Mesmerize in Oyster Pearl, but I will show it to you anyway, just because I'm in the mood for full coverage. I was just watching Makeup by Missa and she does what she calls cake face, where she does full on. And I was like, I just had caffeine, I just had a coffee. I usually drink decaf, so if I talk really fast and really hyper, it's because I had actual caffeine this morning. So that is why I want to do cake face. When I say cake face, I mean, I just want to do a lot of makeup, basically. I'm in the mood. So I don't think I'm going to use this. I have used this, and I used it on a day where I was wearing minimal makeup. I'm in love. I think I'm going to buy the Pillowtalk shade because I saw it. This is the one I knew that I wanted. I saw Pillowtalk and I was like, just get one. You don't even know the formula, Sam. I'm going to go buy Pillowtalk. It was beautiful. And this, I love it. The formula is insane. So I got that. So it's a little bit of a haul before we've even started. And then I got 3 more products. So there were products there that there was a lot. There was no contour wand and I think it's out of stock online. I really want that. The foundation, the lipsticks were, okay. I blind bought this lipstick because there was no tester, but it was the #1 one that I wanted. And yes, I like it, but is it me or are a lot of Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks either purple toned or yellow toned? There's no pinky toned. So this is called Penelope Pink and it's very yellow toned. I can just get away with wearing it, but I'm like, honey, that's not pink, that's yellow. Don't call it Penelope Pink, but we will wear this today. I bought the Beauty Light wand in Spotlight, which I spoke about. So I think we'll use this today. Beautiful, I used it once and fantastic. And then the last product I bought is the Hollywood Flawless Filter in shade 2. So I liked the shade 2 because I wanted the shade that I could wear alone if I wanted to, and I felt like this was the closest shade to me. I didn't want to go darker or lighter. I wanted it to match my skin tone. So that is everything that I bought from Charlotte Tilbury, but I will get more in the future. It's just a matter of availability and when I can. So I want to get the Pillowtalk, Eyes to Mesmerize, the foundation, the contour wand. I want to get the holiday quad, the pearl, luxury pearls, but I can't access it yet. Mascara, eyeliner, there's a few things that I want to get, but that's what I got this time and I'm very happy with what I got this time. But let's go straight into, let me get a lot of these products out because I'm a little bit rambly right now and we just need to get into the makeup, don't we? I just put some eye primer on, my Rimmel Magnifies, the usual. I think I'm going to start with eyes because what I want to use is my Juvias Place the Douce. It is in my Shop My Stash. And because I'm feeling full on, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go pink or are we gonna go, I'm not really one to mix colors. I don't know if I'm in that kind of mood, but I am feeling pink side. I think I wanna do pink side. So let's do that. I'm going to start with this shade, Berry Mousse. I love this shade. Oh, I don't know what it is about it, but I just think it's stunning. So I'm doing all of this filming because I still don't have my laptop back. They said I'd have it back by yesterday and they still haven't acknowledged that they received it. So I don't know what's going on there. I hate chasing things up. I'm very non-confrontational and I hate being like, hey, where is this? This just gives me anxiety. And I hate talking on the phone, okay? I admit it, I hate it. I've always hated it. I used to have a job where I was the only person on a national hotline. And so I was on the phone all the time and I had clients as well. I'll do face-to-face, I'll do email, I'll do text. I just hate phone calls. I think it's because I can't predict when they're gonna talk, and then there's always that awkward talking over each other, and that just irks me. Do you guys have that issue, or am I just like really immature? I'm gonna go in with that really pink matte shade called Cream. I think I did a similar look to this, but we're not gonna do it exactly the same. We're just doing the same build-up shades. But yeah, so, and with Apple, I feel like everyone's trying to get in contact with them. And I don't wanna call. But I probably should, because they never even acknowledged that they received the product. And I had to get my phone repaired as well. And that got acknowledged 2 days later. 2 days later. And now it's been, today's Thursday. Oh my God, it's been almost a week. And they haven't even acknowledged that they received it. I probably should call them, hey. They said I would get it Tuesday or Wednesday, and that was on last Friday. Okay, maybe I should. Maybe I should just be a grown-up and do what grown-ups do. But you know what? I just don't want to sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to be an adult. Okay, that is enough with the fluffy brush. Don't get cray-cray on the fluffy brush. Then we're going to take Custard. Why this is called Custard, I do not know. Okay, I think this is too fluffy. I do want this to be more intense. So I'll use that to buff it out. I'm gonna use just something a little bit more dense just to get it on there. And then I will fluff it out. This is such a pretty color, but it does look more pigmented in the pan. But that could also be the brush that I'm using is too fluffy. I do love a fluffy brush, I'm not gonna lie. I just prefer that kind of soft look. I'm not really a pack on kind of gal. Makeup has got such preference, and that's what I love about makeup is I watch people that do makeup so different to me, but I love watching them do it. And I don't watch it so that I can replicate it. I just like to watch how people put on makeup. Like I love to watch people who put on minimal makeup, and I love to watch people who put on, I don't want to say lots, but like more intense looks. That's what I want to say. So I really love watching the Scottish girl Emma Fleming. Her eye shape is insane. She's got that really blown out kind of eye, so she can just do the most amazing looks. Same as Makeup by Missa, who I love watching. I think she's such a hoot. But their makeup styles are nothing like I could ever do. I don't have the eye shape for it, and it's not really my aesthetic, but I love watching them. They're such sweet girls. So I think, no, Makeup by Missa is Scottish, and then Emma Fleming is Irish, I think. I got totally sidetracked. I am filming, but I can't upload it onto my laptop because I don't have it. But I don't want to fall behind, but I might not have a video. I usually do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I might not have a Friday because I only planned till Wednesday because they said I would get it back by Wednesday, and that didn't happen. I think I'm gonna use quite a lot of shades, I think. Crepes, and then I'm gonna go in with Chocolat. I don't know if that is showing up enough. I'm using a brush that is Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I love it. It's really dense, and you can just kind of go like this. It's like takes out all the hard work, and then you can lightly buff it. It's such a great brush. I highly recommend. Actually, it's not too bad. Actually, I've come to realize I think my favorite my favorite videos to film and get readies with me. I just love putting on makeup and talking about it. Am I a crim for trying to stay trim, Kim? Lucky I did my eyes first. Look at that. And then with that same brush, just gonna tap off the excess, maybe put it on my hand. I'm gonna go with that chocolate. I wanna watch that movie again. That was a good movie, Chocolat. That is a romance movie. I gotta watch that with husband. Oh, that has a lot of fallout. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I brought other palettes to potentially add in. We're gonna see how we go. If this was like had a smaller version, again, actually, I think I have a smaller version. I'm an idiot. I literally have, I'm like, I wish there was a smaller version. I literally have a smaller version. I don't even have that many brushes. That's embarrassing. Now these can go on a lot more intense, but as I said before, that is not the aim of my game. Yeah, I just want some nice layers. Although this isn't going on as intensely as I thought it was going to. Okay, we look like a clown, but I feel like it will come together. We just need to get that shimmer on. Maybe we'll just use that pink first, which is called Puffs. Love it. Let me get a clean brush and brush these colorful tears away. See, that's what I'm talking about. Holy moly. I might use a Fenty shimmer in the middle of my eye. Maybe a color. But what color? Oh, the joys of makeup. Decisions. And then one of these shades. Maybe a darker color. Oh, maybe this green could be fun. I'm gonna do this one here. It looks a little funky. That's cool. I'm really enjoying using this Galaxy palette by Fenty in my Shop My Stash. I think this video will be up way after I had this in my rotation, but I really enjoyed it. It's just such a nice palette to pair with other palettes. You just want a little bit of extra to what you have available in your palette. Like right now. I wanted to deepen it up without it being like, I could technically use this color, but I wanted something more intense. And then I'm just gonna get that brush that I've been using throughout with the purple on it, just to blend the edges here. Okay, I had to do a little feeding break, but I cleaned up under my eyes. But we're gonna start on the face. And what? I wanted to do a little bit of this Cicapair. Just kind of in my T-zone, and then we're gonna use the Hollywood Flawless finish. I bought this and I haven't used it a whole lot. I bought this from Cult Beauty. Used to be available at Sephora, but I don't think Dr. Jart's at Sephora Australia anymore. And then I'm gonna get my Hollywood Flawless filter. Very exciting. Very annoying though. Not a lot of product comes out, so you gotta go in over and over and over again. Boom, 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 boom. Do you want a little bit of, ew. Ew. Such a beautiful shade. I love the shade. I'm really glad I went into store, because I was gonna buy 2.5 online, but when I went into store, it was just a little bit too dark. I mean, I'm sure it would have worked, but I feel like this shade is perfect. I can see why a lot of people love it and a lot of people don't, because it's very subtle, but then also intense at the same time. Like if you wore this alone, it'd be gorgeous, but it is a little bit highlightery. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I think that's why it's such a talked about product, because it is hard to explain. Okay, and then foundation, I've got a tinted moisturiser because I've got full coverage concealer. This is a Laura Mercier tinted moisturiser, oil free. And I have the shade 1W1 Porcelain. It's not going to show, but that's what it is. I'm going to put, oh, I've got a sponge. I want a sponge. La. That should be plenty. And I thought this would look really nice under a tinted moisturiser because then it can really show through. If I put on a full coverage foundation, it's just going to disappear and be completely pointless. It's got more full coverage than the original one. The original one is so sheer, I kind of think it's pointless. But this one is, for me, comparable to the NARS. It's very nice. I mean, NARS is my favorite tinted moisturizer. That is irreplaceable, but it's similar in the finish and the coverage. Okay, we're using two concealers. Using this one, my Project Pan in the shade Swan, the Born This Way, and then the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Fair Beige. It's really light, so I just do the dot in here. And I took the stopper out, so it's like crazy messy. And it's also very full coverage. And I always do too much. That's probably too much. I am double filming today, and right next to me here is the biggest Beauty Bay box. Oh my gosh, I should have known. I bought bulky things. When it arrived, I was like, did I buy too much? And then I realized I bought bulky items. I was like, I've never had a Beauty Bay box that big before. We'll see if anything's smashed because they're a bit notorious for not packing properly. I did open it and there was some proper packing paper on top, but that's it. They don't do anything too special. Considering they're one of the biggest retailers around the world, you'd think they would be a little bit more efficient with their packing. And I actually wanted to mention, you get free postage when you spend over $200. I don't know. Once I hit over 200, it was free postage, and it was express too. Because you know how Beauty Bay charges Australia $12 flat rate? Well, this was free, and I was like, okay, there is a loophole, guys. You just got to spend a lot of money. I was gonna say, like, you're spending money, and you're spending a lot of money, and they still want to charge you. Okay, my under eyes are very light, but that's okay. We are going to bronze up. Okay, so the other Get Ready With Me, I did a little, this in my T-zone, which is the Cover FX matte setting powder. And then I did the glowish on the outskirts, because this is a little bit darker. So, and it's too shiny in the center of my face, so I like to do it on the perimeters. And I liked how that looked. So we're gonna do that again. And I'm quite fair. I've got no tan on, as you can tell. So having this on the outskirts is better because it is gonna be too dark in the center of my face. But I actually really like this powder. I've really come to like it. Well, I never disliked it. What am I talking about? But I haven't had it for long, so I'm still like kind of testing it out. So you can kind of see it has got color to it. I have just gotten a little bit darker, but not in a bad way. It still blends out nicely. Just gives a little bit of color to my face without being dark. And then I use my Cover FX. Just trying to get some more use out of this product. It's fantastic, but it's not really talked about much, so I haven't been using it. And I just tap, because there's so much, what I do is I take like this, and then I swirl it in the cap so it evenly distributes. And then I just tap, and I'm not using a lot because that concealer is more mattifying, so we don't need to add too much powder. Okay, I'm gonna quickly do my brows off camera. I am using, that's all I have left, so I'm probably just gonna finish this today. I have the shade number 3, Precisely My Brow, and then I'm gonna go with the Mecca Max Brow Guru in Fair. I think I lost a little bit of that pink shimmer. I'm just gonna get a little bit on my finger and just add that, because I think a little bit got lost. There we go. I think that looks a bit better. I am going to use my brown eyeliner, my Essence Kajal in Teddy. And I'm going to use my Lash Accelerator mascara. The usual, and I'll be right back. So as I was doing my mascara, I got these little bits, and I just finished this, so I'm going to use the spoolie, but if you have a clean spoolie, that's ideal. Wait till it's dry, and then you can just easily flick them off, and it doesn't interrupt your makeup. And if it does a little bit, see, look at that. Scrapes it off. And it's like nothing happened. Okay, let's continue with my contour kit. The Huge Contour. And I might use a different brush today. A lot of my brushes I don't mention because they don't exist anymore. This is Furless Cosmetics. Anytime I have a blue handle, they don't exist anymore, but I have a lot of their brushes, so I'm not gonna just stop using them. And then all of these ones that look like this, I bought like, honestly, 10 years ago, and they're still in perfect condition on eBay from China. So I don't mention those either because I don't even know if it exists anymore. But they do not quit. Like not one hair is shed in 10 years. And I'm not even exaggerating. And I wash them regularly, so they're fine. They look good as new. You wouldn't know that they're 10 years old, but that's basically why I don't mention them. And I did just order some new brushes for that reason. I feel like my brushes are not up to date enough. All these products are very undesirable to purchase, so I probably won't link them down below. But I have, yeah, let's go the Hoola. This is a Hoola that I've deep potted. So Benefit had like this chunky, all-in-one kind of palette situation, and it was just so ugly and bulky, so I deep potted it. Love it. I have started filming for Vlogmas. I'm gonna give it my best hot shot. I don't think I'll be able to achieve 7 videos a week. I just don't think I can do that. I might, I don't know if I can, but I've started filming now to give myself a head start because I just know, you know, I've got 2 kids. I'm not gonna be able to film and edit every single day. But I think I'm gonna try it. I'm pretty keen to try it. I've never done it before. And I love watching Vlogmas. I think it's fun. You get more videos from your favorite creators as well. And it's good exposure as well because more videos, more exposure basically. But I would like to challenge myself because I love YouTube. I love watching it. I love making videos. I absolutely love YouTube. Like my husband's probably sick to death of it because that's all I watch. And that's not just makeup. I love like true crime. I'm using my Milani Rose, what's it called? Color Harmony in Pink Play, #1. I love documentaries. I found this new channel. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you of 2 channels. I'm just talking about anything and everything right now. But there's these 2 channels that have nothing to do with the beauty industry that I love watching. One of them is called Observe. I think the channel's called Observe. And it's this guy that analyzes all kinds of videos, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's a topic in the media, whether it's, he does reality TV shows like Married at First Sight, the American one, he's American. And he analyzes body language. That's his profession. And he acknowledges that analyzing body language is not 100% accurate, but it's so fun to watch. So I got hooked because the whole Chris Watts saga of him murdering his whole family is so traumatic, but I find fascinating that a man can pretend his whole life and then crack and kill his whole family. It just, how that happens fascinates me. Not in like a positive way, in like a WTF, how does that happen? I'm going heavy on the blush today, all right? And we're not saying anything about it. I love this blush. See, it's already got a natural highlight sheen to it. And we've got pink eyes, so I'm just really going heavy on the pink today. But he analyzed that, and that's what hooked me. That's how I found him, because I was watching Chris Watts. You think I'd be able to say that? That's my maiden name. Watts is my maiden name, which is probably why I find it so fascinating too. I'm like, am I related? There's like a million Wattses in this world. Probably more. And that's how I found him, by watching. I was trying to watch live investigation footage of Chris Watts. Why can't I say it? Chris Watts. Chris Watts. And that's how I stumbled on his channel. And he's very good. He sometimes gets his wife in on the reality ones, and he body analyze, and he can, like, if you've already seen Married at First Sight America, there's this one season I watched, and that's the season that he analyzed. So I already knew the storyline, and it was interesting watching him predict. He has never watched it before. He blind watches it and reacts by their body language, and tries to predict how the relationship will end, things like that. He was really good. I mean, he's never going to be 100% accurate, but he's really good, and he gets his wife in on the action, who knows the outcome and prepares the footage for him so that he can watch it. But yeah, I recommend you check that out. I will link it down below. I'll link any channel that I've mentioned down below. So Makeup by Missa, Emma Fleming, I'll link down below. Observe, and then the other one I wanted to talk about, I love talking about YouTube channels. Please tell me more that you like. I know we've discussed this before, but there's always channels to recommend as you find more, so please let me know down below. What am I doing? I might do a little bit of setting spray. I've just got my MAC Fix Plus. This is the little mini play. And I have quite a few of them that I got from work, so I'm just trying to use a couple of them. Oh God, I love Fix Plus. Drench my face in water. Love it. What am I missing? Just my lips and highlight. While I keep talking, I'm going to use the Hollywood Beauty Wand in Spotlight from Charlotte Tilbury. You know what I brought that I forgot to use? I was going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills sample. I was going to use the shade 2, and then I was going to contour with one of these, but I didn't. You know how many times I've intended to use it and I haven't? But we'll get there. Anyway, so the other channel, I need to multitask here. Ooh, that just like farted. Did you, look, oh my God, it farts. You probably didn't see that, but as the air comes out, it goes, weird. Has anyone experienced that before? Anyway, should I use my sponge or just my finger? I might use my finger on this side. The other channel I wanted to talk about is Psychology in Seattle. Has anyone watched it? Okay, so my favorite TV show, and I can only watch it on YouTube because I'm not American. It's on TLC in America, but that's the only place you can watch it. So I watch it illegally, excuse me, on YouTube, and that is 90 Day Fiancé. And not just 90 Day Fiancé, all of the what do you call it? Not offspring. I can't think of the word, but I cannot think of the word, but I know the word when, like, offshoot. I'm just gonna say offshoots of the original series, like The Other Way, After 90 Days, even the Caribbean one I've been watching. Anyway, I love that reality show. And Psychology in Seattle, that's how I found him. He is a psychologist and a professor, and he's just a delightful man. He reacts and talks about 90 Day Fiancé. He does all other things as well, but that's kind of what got him on the map, is reacting to 90 Day Fiancé from a psychologist perspective. And I love it because I don't have any friends that watch it, so I have no one to talk to about it. And I feel like Dr. Kirk is talking to me about it, and I'm like, yes, absolutely. Everyone just throws the word narcissist around so easily. You're right, Dr. Kirk. He's not a narcissist. He's just really selfish. And I absolutely love watching him. So he's called Psychology in Seattle. I'll link him down below as well. And he's just so lovely, and he's very relatable. He also has a podcast. I haven't listened to that, but he uploads the podcast on the channel as well. Yes, I need to go get a lip liner. I think I might even get my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner because I want to make this a little bit more pinky than it is. And my Charlotte Tilbury is a Pillowtalk lip liner, which will work perfectly. My little man thinks that I'm talking to him and he's reacting to me, but I'm not talking to him, I'm talking to you guys. I love this lip liner. It's the perfect nude. And then we've got Penelope Pink. Penelope not so pink, in my opinion. It is pretty though. I don't dislike it, but I just don't think it should be called Penelope Pink. Yeah, having that lip liner has made it less yellow. Kim KW was not available in store, the shade, the lipstick shade, but it's back online. So, mate, mummy's talking. It's mummy's turn. So I might buy that online because the foundation is also available online, but not in my local store. So I think I might make an online order. Does that lip suit my look? I feel like maybe not, but that's what we're going with today. All right, I'm just gonna do my outro, darling. Could you just turn it off a little bit? So that completes my video. I hope you enjoyed my nonsense. Thanks to Caffeine. Caffeine sponsored this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe, share with your friends. We are a community, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.